Ladies and gentlemen, look at what an interesting exercise we have here. We need to find the shaded area of this figure. So, what we need to do here is find the area of the big circle and subtract the area of the small circle. Let's do it. First, notice these marks here showing the diameter of the big circle. Then we can draw this line to the left and complete it this way. And we'll get the diameter of the big circle too, if we connect this line with this thin line. Alright, let's see. And we've divided the large circle into 4 equal parts. The center of the small circle will appear here. Alright, how about we name the diameter of the small circle's radius as r. So from here to here, we'll call it r. The idea, here up to here, it's also lowercase r because it's the radius of the small circle. Excellent. And now we can say that the diameter of the large circle is how much? Well, it is the sum of all these distances. It's r plus 18, meaning 2r plus 18. Excellent. And we can also find the radius, but let's write it with a capital R. The radius of the large circle, how do we do it? Well, we divide the diameter divided by 2 is the radius. So let's divide this 2 plus, and by x can we divide each term? Of course. Let's divide each term then. We are left with the radius of the large circle. Simplified we have here, and 18 divided by 2 gives us 9. Fascinating, we have already found here that the radius of the large circle is r plus 9. Alright, now tell me if from here to this here is not the radius of the big circle. Of course it is. So the measure from here to here is r plus 9. Alright, and what happens if we take this little piece of here? Look, this measures 10. So if we have a r plus 9 and subtract 10, what do we get? And 9 minus 10 is minus 1. Okay, what's this measurement here? This measurement here is this one here. From here to here, it's going to be r1. Excellent. And we can draw a line from this point to the center of the circle like this. Great. And how long will this line be? Look, this line here will be r, because it's the radius of the small circle. Excellent.
We have 2 of
the numbers of a right triangle. We just need to find this zodiac.
Translated by
What do you think if I tell you that this side here measures 9? How do we know? Because the radius of the large circle is this one here. It is r plus 9. And from here to here, we have r. So logically, from here to here must measure 9 for all this to be r plus 9. So now that we have the 3 sides of this right triangle, we can use the super powerful Pythagorean theorem, the Pythagorean theorem in action here then. We have that the hypotenuse squared is equal to 1 leg squared plus the other leg squared. Excellent. What's the hypotenuse? Well, it's r. R squared will be equal to side A, which we will consider as side A. R1 squared plus side B, which is this one here, 9 squared t. Alright, let's go ahead and expand this binomial. The first term squared would be r squared minus twice the product of the first by the second, well the r, and plus the second term squared, plus 1 squared, but 1 squared is just 1, plus 9 squared. 9 squared is 81. Here we have r squared on the left side and r squared on the right side. Goodbye, r squared. What do we have left? We have 0 left. Minus 2r plus 1. And plus 81. Let's just get this done right away. So 81 plus 1. Well, excellent. Let's move this negative to r to the left side. And we have 2r equals 82. And yes, to finally solve for r, we have lowercase r equals 89. So 2 divided by 2, this 2 divides, right? And we get r equals 41. Awesome. We now have lowercase r value, and with this we can also find the value of uppercase r. Because capital R is lowercase r plus 9, meaning 41 plus 9. And we have that capital R is 50. Phenomenal. We now have the radius for both the small circle and the large circle, and with this, we can find the shaded area. The shaded area, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be equal to the area of the large circle, which is P times the radius squared, capital R, minus the area of the small circle, which is pi times the small r squared. Okay, now what is capital R, ladies and gentlemen? It's 50. The shaded area is P. For 50 squared, we can also factor out P from here. First, we're going to do this part here. Great, minus pi. And lowercase r is going to be how much? 41 squared. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, that the shaded area is equal to 819. And all these here, square units, fascinating, tiny, spectacular. We now have the exact shaded area, and I'll also leave the shaded area around here. The shaded area of this figure is approximately at 2,572.96 square units. Spectacular. Let me know in the comments if you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe and give it a like so you don't miss the upcoming challenges. We'll see each other another time. Bye.